Hello, friends. Thank you for landing on my YouTube channel, which is SME Doctors. Today's topic is purpose of business. Any SME who decides to start a business obviously has a purpose in his mind. And the purpose could be, which is very obvious, is that he wants to make good financial returns and have a good life for himself and his family. This is an obvious purpose. And it's right. So if you want to explore or even have an idea of what other purposes could be there to start a business, or somebody wants to start a business and start an SME, maybe he could look at these purposes which I'm trying to list hereafter. If you like the thought process, do stay till the end, subscribe, and share with your friends. In my view, the purpose of business would be that a person, especially for an SME, a person has an idea, a thought, an expertise, which he wants to explore and grow and turn it into a commercial success. So, a fire in the belly, an idea, an innovative idea, a unique idea, a greenfield project, any of these, which he has confidence in himself, by which he would be able to convert it into a commercial success. All startups have this in common. They have an idea, they have an innovative idea. They want to do something by which a process, a production, a service, a utility stands to gain and improve in terms of efficiency. So the first purpose is, in my view, for an SME owner, is to meet his dream, his aspirations. The second, a larger interest of being a contributor to the economy, the country's economy, by which he becomes a small supplier, being an SME, a small producer, a small service provider to a large industry, by which he brings in innovation, he brings in efficiency, and he brings in cost efficiency. That could be purpose number two. The third could be something born out of his wish that he would be an employment provider versus being an employer. It's a huge satisfying situation where you provide employment from 1 to 100 to 1,000 people based on the size of your organization. As you grow, the number of employees obviously will increase. And to that extent, you would carry a purpose by which you create a legacy for yourself, for the organization, and for your generation next. Another purpose would be to spread your efficiency, your business acumen with others. An SME owner typically starts with his own funds, but along the way, I'm sure he expands. And when he expands, he brings in other stakeholders. And the stakeholders who join him for the purpose of financial returns. The ultimate aim, if is to have a public listed company, you're talking of benefits, financial gains to a large section of investors and shareholders. Another purpose, especially with technocrats, could be to bring in their expertise into the market such that there is huge gain at all levels. Could be in the consumption of raw material. So the impact to the natural and to the environment, less utilization of fossil fuels, energy efficient production. If it is service, better service to the customer, efficient service to the customer, improved turnaround times, becoming a whole contributor in fast process and production. So, friends, as an SME owner, as they say, it's always best to aim high. And when you, and especially youngsters or somebody who wants to start an SME, it may be a good idea to deliberate on his purpose. And of course, not to discount the fact that the purpose of business is to make good returns on the investments made in terms of financial gains. But the horizon, the vision has to go beyond so that as you go along, more and more people get influenced by your purpose, they buy your purpose, and they want to join your purpose such that the organization that you set up not only grows, but it benefits and brings in financial gains and prosperity to all the stakeholders involved. Friends, hope these thoughts resonate with your views. If they do, please do share with your friends and your colleagues and forward this video and give your comments. I should be happy to address them should there be any questions. As of now, thank you for being on my channel and do encourage by your repeated views and landing on the channel. Bye for now.